Um, Thank y'all for all being here tonight, and I'm super excited to have the pleasure to introduce to you tonight Emily Butts. Emily is a junior communications major from Pell City, Alabama. She is one of our pitchers. She was part of our national championship run last year when we finished runner-up. She played a huge role in that for us. She's also, upon graduation, she is going to work in event coordination and music industry. I can't speak, sorry. But she's with a communication major. She's a leader on and off the field for us. She earned first team All-American honors. It's been a pleasure to coach her, and I look forward to having one more season with her, thanks to COVID.
Hi. Okay, like Coach Cook said, my name's Emily Butts. First of all, I'd like to thank the SSAC and Coach Cook for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of everyone. This is my first banquet, despite being at the University of Mobile for 4 years, much like everyone else. So unless you're a fifth year and you've been here your whole time, we're sharing this experience for the first time together, so that's fun. When I thought about what I wanted to talk about up here, my time at Mobile wasn't the first thing that came to mind because it's not over yet, and I don't feel like that's necessarily a need to talk about something that hasn't finished. So I really want to talk about growth. That was the first thing that came to my mind. So the first memory that I have of softball was when I was 4 years old, and I was one of 2 girls on my t-ball team. Growing up, I was always one of the tallest kids on my team, so I played first base. That's where they put most of the tall kids, always. So kids grow, but I happened to grow a lot faster than everybody else. And the taller I got, the less athletic I got. So I started pitching at the age of 12 because no one else really wanted to. I picked it up pretty quickly and excelled because of my height, and with my height came extremely large hands, and I can spin the ball. I fell in love with the control of the game, and I knew that I wanted to continue to get better. I grew, my stride out got bigger, I grew, I threw harder, I grew, and I made more errors because I had no idea what to do with my body. Physically, we grow. That's what God intended for us to do as humans. But just as our bodies grow, our minds, our hearts, and our connections grow with the game that we've played. I played on 4 different travel ball teams in my lifetime, and I still keep in contact with one of my first teammates I met when I was 13 years old. That's a connection that grew because of softball. Well, hold on. So 7%, which is about 1 in 13 high school student athletes, make it to college sports. We are that crazy minority that choose to put our bodies through this every day for 4 years, give or take. Our bodies change in muscle tone and add the wear and tear over the years. We grow, it's what we do. Playing this sport prepares us for the real world that we'll face in a few years. While our physical bodies may feel like they've tapped out at the ripe age of 20, our minds should still be ready to go and ready to obtain new knowledge that the Lord provides us with every single day. Playing on a college team teaches us so many tools that we can use in the grown-up world. Teamwork, communication, encouragement, work ethic, and so much more. Our sport is constantly getting more coverage in the game of women's softball, and it's growing around the world. The Lord has allowed each and every one of us to share this opportunity, and we have to make the most of it. We are all here for a reason, and that is the plan that's intended for us. When we all take our cleats off for the last time, we will take the many lessons and memories that the game has taught us into the real world. The obvious lessons such as do as you're told, as well as the hidden ones like taking that extra rep when it's not asked of you. All of these lessons will allow us to grow our mindsets and bloom into successful women one day. I would like to thank my parents for putting this little girl in a ball uniform, for spending a fortune on lessons and travel ball tournaments, and for always believing in me even when I suck. Thank you to the softball gods for allowing my class to have another year of eligibility. I could not imagine being done after this year. And thank you to my teammates, new and old, for loving me and encouraging me at all times and making me not only a better athlete, but a better woman. Oh, sorry. I thank the Lord every single day for the opportunity that I've been given to play this sport. I try my best to find joy in every moment, even when I'm in the valleys. I pray that we all exit from this shared stepping stone as well-prepared women in Christ, ready to face whatever's thrown of us, and that we never stop growing. I want to leave you with one of my favorite Bible verses. It's Colossians 1, 9 through 10. And so, from the day we heard, we have not ceased to pray for you, asking that you may be filled with the knowledge of his will in all spiritual wisdom and understanding, so as to walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, fully pleasing to him, bearing fruit in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God. Thank you all.